You going?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How? Really?
Yeah.
Ah! So you might have seen my face before, but you might have never have seen my face before, and I'm hoping it's the second one, but I don't mind if it's the first one. Boys and girls, welcome to the Not So Mechanic here, and my name's Ollie. Got my dad behind the camera. He'll definitely be on camera because he's got no choice really, and when there's a mechanic in there, you kind of might be able to start understanding what we're doing. And before we go ahead, and that thing right there, if you can see it right there, the badge, that's gonna be the first feature car on the channel. But there's already gonna be so many more, and I feel like we're very close to them. Now, for those who don't know before, because this is obviously, we're getting started today, don't worry, but we're also I'm also introing the channel, because you guys need to know what the origin story is a little bit. I don't want you guys to go in and go, this guy knows nothing, but you know, why is he not telling, like, what's going on? I need you to know that I'm zero mechanical skills, but I have a lot of presenter skills, and presenting is pretty much number one thing that I enjoy doing. But the number two thing I really enjoy doing is I've grown up around cars. You know, my uncle, my Upper, and the late great Pa, R.I.P. Pa, were all mechanics. My uncle, technically, I think he might be retired, I'm not really sure. But I've just grown up around cars and I love cars. And I've never had the opportunity to go and work on cars because I've never had the money to work on cars. Now, I've been very lucky and I've got about a bit of money to work on cars. So I'm gonna work on cars, and I'm gonna do a channel, and I'm gonna document my experience from going 0 to hopefully one day 100 over here. And we're gonna do so many different builds of 4-wheel drives, JDM, show cars, just anything. And I just wanna get better. And I love challenges, I love to push myself. So I've just gotta try and stop me from doing that as quick as as I might want to. Anyway, I've got Dadzo behind the camera, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try and learn to be a mechanic, but I'm not gonna become a mechanic, I'm gonna build my own cars. Now, boys and girls, the first bit of the channel right here is this thing right here. This is, what year is this?
2004.
2004. 2004 Mitsubishi Pajero. What is it, a V6?
Yep.
A V6 Mitsubishi Pajero with probably about 2.1 million Ks on it. I'm just kidding. This thing, I've grown up in this thing. I do remember cars before it, because for some cars are the one thing that I really remember, and pizza. What am I saying? Yes, I remember a few cars before it, but I also remember the day that we got this thing. I was very small. But I'll tell you what, this thing has been the family car for a very, very long time. And I think it would be rude for us as a family, because it's never really failed us. It's been unbelievably reliable for such a long time. So we don't want to fail it, and we want to give it a makeover. And also, you know, I don't really have to go in and buy a car and learn how to be a mechanic on that. We've got stuff that needs work. I got the key. Now the problem, oh wow. Wait. I'm not sure. Can we unlock this? So, like I said, this thing has never let us down. We're not going to let it down. Is it? Oh, wow. Now, I don't know if I want to keep this rolling, but we are going to keep this rolling. So I'm moving a bit quick. Come around here. The problem with this car is that the other side was that... You know why it's broken? It's actually half locked. The thing about this car is that the other... Shoot! Ah! The padge! And look, the inside, not too bad at the moment. There you go. So we've got, what is this, the fake wood, and is this real leather?
Yep.
Real leather. Seating in here. I don't really know. I mean, look, you guys have seen a Pajero before. It's nothing overly special. Now, where is it? Is it there? There you go. Pop the bonnet. And now I've got to find the little bit here. Now, I'm slightly scared to open the bonnet because living where we do... Oh, get off the cobwebs. Oh, we're going to open the bonnet and we'll be back in just a moment, because I'm not doing that. I'm going to Mr. Big Hands to do that. Yeah, alright, well, skipped it, got it open. There was actually no issues. I was just being a wuss. But look, it is a V6. There's, like I said, this thing is reliable as anything. I think Sean Whale once told the story of he got a 2005 Mitsubishi Pajero with some friends that were coming over and from overseas, that Sean Whale's friends, and they said they wanted a car to go around Australia in, and they had only $5,000 budget. Shauno, who's an absolute Aussie legend, managed to buy a Padge, and they went round Australia with absolutely no issues whatsoever, and yeah, he did it for $5 grand, and these things go forever, and this thing's gone for a very, very long time. Anyway, the battery doesn't work. It won't start. Actually, why don't we show that? Do you want to stay here and I'll start it?
You can't, because there's no battery in it.
Well, let's show that it won't start. Come in here, come in here.
I think they know that.
Yeah. They might know that. Look, oh sorry. Yeah, it's dead. You can see, come in here, show the instrument cluster.
They have seen that there's no battery in it.
Yeah, there is no battery. There's no battery in it. Yeah. You could have told me that.
I just did.
Yeah, right, well, I wasn't listening, I was presenting. But yeah, that's why it's dead. There's no battery in it, but the battery was dead anyway. We had to get a new battery. I really don't know what we're doing in this episode, but it's a great intro episode. We're just shooting whatever. And this stuff's gonna get a lot more genuine right now. I'm doing more presenty modes. Oh, wow. What's back there? Well, I think a few species have made it its home, to be honest. I don't know if this is going to be helpful. I mean, look, everyone's seen a Pajero. I'm going to be completely honest, everyone has probably seen a Pajero. But they're not like, yeah, they're not great. But, do you want to be on camera?
No, thanks.
Okay, well then tell them what we're doing. Tell them what we're doing. Tell them the plan of this thing. Because
Well,
I'm presenting right now, and I you know.
First thing is to get it running, so we need to get another battery.
Yes,
Possibly drain the fuel tank and put some fresh fuel in it, petrol. It is a petrol, not a diesel. And then we're going to have to give it a real big scrub and clean up. Probably pull the seats out. Maybe even rip this window tint off and put some fresh tint on it.
You know what would also be cool?
And just maybe needs new tyres because they're probably a bit square.
We also spoke about the head unit.
Yeah, we'll put a new Android Auto, Apple CarPlay head unit in it remove the standard and put the double unit in it by just flipping the panels around.
Jeez, I was getting bitten by 14 spiders, I reckon.
Yeah, it needs a real good scrub and a clean, and yeah, probably a service and checking over all the brakes, give it a brake flush, all that.
And a big idea of this, like I said, is I just love cars, but I know less than, I don't know, a baby when it pops out about cars. I mean,
we also need to address the paint issues. As you can see, the bonnet's completely faded and pretty rubbish, as are the guards. So we'll either look at getting second-hand ones or maybe see what we can do about painting them, or possibly consider getting it wrapped. We'll have to look at all the options and see which way we go.
Oh yes, please, bright pink for the patch. That would be disrespectful. That would be disrespectful.
No.
That would be disrespectful to the car. It's been great to us. Hey, like I said, a lot of this, what I was trying to say before, was that a lot of this is really about me learning how to do and be around cars as well. So, you know, I'm may or may not be looking at car crash auction sites and trying to find stuff that isn't too bad, or I am trying to find stuff that isn't too bad. But I think probably realizing that now is that this is going to be a project that you guys are going to see on the channel very much so, and you're going to see some other stuff on the channel as well. I think doing more than having a couple different things going on at once. I know, hey, 100 series right there. Having a couple things going on at once would be good, because this channel will also become a Pajero channel. And that's fine, but I would like to do some cool stuff. I've got one thing in mind, and I'm just going to say JDM, and it's not going to break the bank. And I'm not 100% sure because it's an auction, so we'll find that on the channel. Like I said, I want to be really hands-on with this. He's going to be really hands-on with this. We're going to have a hell of a lot of fun. You guys are going to see it on the channel. I don't know if there's much more that we can really shoot right now. But yeah, anything else we've got to say?
No, that's about it. What else was I going to say? No, I think we've covered everything. It needs a fair bit of work to tidy it all up and get it looking nice.
At its core, this is like one of the most reliable cars you'll ever see. And to be completely honest, I look at these Rhino racks and almost go, is there something up top that we could do? Because this car, like I said, is not a car that I don't think the family ever really want to sell, because we're not forced to sell it. You know what I mean? We're not in the spot, like we have the spot to park it, we have, you know, it will go. This thing will go for, how many Ks has it actually got? How many Ks? I can't see.
We need power.
I need power. Could have told me that.
Well, I wasn't sure.
But yeah, no, I don't know how many Ks it's got, but definitely it's over 300 Ks, 300,000 Ks.
It might be like 290.
290-ish Ks, but it could also be a bit above that. But like I said, this thing has done everything, and we're gonna give it, we're gonna clean it, we're gonna fix it, because actually my mum loves this car as well. So, and there's so much more to talk about. But at the end of the day, like, I'm just here presenting, but I'm actually gonna be working and filming a little bit more. So, you know, it's gonna get a little bit more genuine, I guess, because right now I'm in presenter mode and I've got to try and break that out and be a little bit more genuine. But I'm learning. Let me just tell you that right now, I am learning, and that's pretty much full stop right here. I don't have much more to say, boys and girls, but subscribe to the, what am I calling, the Not So Mechanic, because I'm gonna build so many things. I'm not gonna give up. And for those who know the past channel, as I say, RIP to the 4 or 5 years of work that I've put on YouTube. And I've been here for a very long time before that. Doing this stuff is a little bit more appealing to me, but it needs a little bit more work. And yeah, there's so many more car related content here on the Not So Mechanic, because I'm the Not So Mechanic. He's kind of the mechanic, but also very much not. He's shaking his head right now. There you go. Anyway, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Come back next time for more. I'll see you then. Goodbye.